Welcome to MD Quickfire Podcast with Matt and Emily.
How you doing, Simon? You okay?
I'm very well, and as you can hear, we've got our meeting in the background running away, so hence the noise.
Fantastic. And for our listeners, can you just explain what your business is and what you do?
Right. Well, I am the host of the Business Network Chester and the Business Network South Manchester, which is basically a networking group, and that's what I do, run networking events.
And have you done networking for all your life, or have you got a different background?
No. Probably about 15, 16 years ago, started networking in earnest, but networking has affected my life from getting my very first job right to what I do now.
And so for anybody that's looking to get into the networking, because it must be really difficult to try and organise a lot of people for the emails and admin side of things, what are the cons side of things?
Well, it is a bit like herding cats, definitely. That's the admin, getting everybody in one place at the right time and fulfilling everybody's needs, so we have dietary requirements, we have all that side of it that we've got to make sure is spot on for our members and guests.
And what about the venues? Do you have any difficulties with the venues?
We're very, very lucky with the venues. They're all willing to work with us. They're all very accommodating. Here we're in Rossett Hall today, and it couldn't be better. We've got Andrew on site, who's going to be part of the meeting, making sure that everything runs to time and everybody gets the meal they ask for. So yeah, it's good.
And again, so what would be the great side of things for someone to get into the networking industry?
The great side is if we turn around, we can see people chatting, making connections, catching up from last month, doing business together. That's the brilliant. We know that's what gives us the buzz, is seeing people just chatting away, seeing the friendly atmosphere. That's the great thing. That's what I love about our network.
Yeah, and for the listeners, the room is absolutely packed at the moment. There's people in all different areas of the Rossett Hall,
yep.
And they're all collaborating together, which is really good to see. Is there anything else that do you find your personal development grows because you meet different people all the time?
Yes, definitely. Every time I stand in front of 70 odd people, or it's going to be 120 next month, it's my personal development, how I react to those crowds. As you'll see, as you've heard, there is a bit of heckling goes on and things. We have a little bit of fun along the way. So yeah, I'm growing as a speaker all the time, definitely.
Fantastic. Have you got any questions, Emily?
Yeah, one question. What advice would you give your 20-year-old self?
Well, it's an interesting one because I had 2 seconds to think about that. If I look back, I've grown into my dad, and I look back at our 28-year-old son, who is quite nervous when it comes to networking, and I'm always saying to him, be braver, get out there, and he's evolving. I can see him getting better at it, but yeah, I'd say be braver, get out there, because it's the easiest way to make connections is networking.
Yes, absolutely. What brings you the most joy in life?
Personally, it would be getting to 18 handicap, and also seeing my 2 boys grow and evolve, one into a very competent businessman, the other one loving his life. So that's personally. Business-wise is seeing our network grow. Our South Manchester's just hit over 100. This one's 75. We will get to over 100 in this one, and that's what gives us the buzz.
Wow, that's absolutely amazing. Thank you for sharing that with us.
Well,
and for the last and final question for you,
go on.
Can you name the 7 dwarfs?
No. Sleepy, dozy, grumpy, Doc. Oh, no. That's the answer to that.
Thank you so much for coming on. Cheers.
Okay.
Thank you.
Cheers.
You've been listening to MD Quickfire Podcast. To sponsor our show or appear as a guest, visit us at mdfitout.co.uk.